You mentioned earlier in the season that one of those two guys, McCaw or Young, would have to win that spot. Is McCaw starting to win that?
Yeah, right now I'm going to be going to Patty, but that doesn't mean that can't change, but he's clearly played well and earned it. He's got a year in our system. He understands it. He does a lot of good stuff for us. So he's earned minutes, and he'll keep playing. And but Nick's going to play too. Just a matter of time, and he's just got to stay with it.
Coach, into the second quarter when you guys made a little run at him and cut it to 5, that was probably pretty important for y'all, wasn't it?
Yeah, we had to respond there in the second quarter. We were down 19, I think. So it was important to kind of re-establish ourselves, or actually simply establish ourselves, because we never did in the first quarter. But we did a good job climbing back in the game with our defensive intensity, and I think our speed started to take an effect and got on a nice roll.
Steve, when you look at just the difference between the start and then the run after that, what kind of goes into the differences between those two?
I think focus and energy, and very first play of the game or second play of the game, two guys fight over a rebound, and they miss it, and then we slump our shoulders as they're laying it in. And I think they had 3 or 4 more offensive rebounds early in the game. They were making every three. And when we dialed it in defensively and on the glass, especially in the second half, that's when things turned.
Clay is 11 to 17. I think he's somewhere around like 54% right now from the field.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably can't sustain that, but do you think this could be his most efficient season?
Yeah, I think so. I think Clay is at his absolute peak for us now. He's and it's not just the shooting. The shooting is a byproduct of the other stuff. He's defending, he's boxing out, he's taking care of the ball, he's making good decisions. Clay's been fantastic all season.
Coach, obviously with Leonard out, Aldridge carrying the load for them.
Yeah.
You made him work for his shots tonight, though. That was important, wasn't it?
Well, you have to make him work for his shots, because he's going to kill you if you don't send some double teams and try to bother him a little bit. And he's had a great start to the season, and obviously dominated the first half with his rebounding and scoring. We did a better job on him in the second.
It's now 2 straight games that you've had Steph and KD play an entire first quarter. Today it was the third quarter together, sit the same amount. Is that something you kind of like moving forward, then like exactly the same?
It's funny, last year we eventually got to that. We didn't start that way this year, but I think KD's more comfortable playing that whole quarter or most of it in the first and the third, and we get a better defensive group out there with Draymond to start the second and the fourth, and so that's the way we're going to play it for the time being. We'll see how it goes.
What did you see out of Kevin? I think it was his first 8 shots that he missed, and the rest of the way he was pretty efficient. What did you see as far as the difference there with him overcoming that?
I just think when you're a superstar, you don't worry about 0 for 8. That would have bothered me for about 3 weeks. It would have taken 3 weeks to get 8 shots up. But guys like Steph and KD, Clay, they can have a lousy start to a game and still have a great game. So it didn't surprise me that KD got it going in the second half.